Welcome back to another episode of Faces of NDP 2011. In this episode, we'll be focusing on a very special participant of this year's parade. His role this year is to be part of the Navy Guard of Honor contingent. On top of that, he is a member of the Naval Diving Unit. As we all know, to be a naval diver, one has to go through the toughest trainings which stretches the human body and mind. I now present to you a very proud NSF, 3rd Sergeant Gerald Ian Kwa.
Hi, I'm 3rd Sergeant Gerald Ian Kwa. I'm representing the Navy Guard of Honor contingent. I'm from the Naval Diving Unit and I'm 21 this year. To be part of the NDP parade is actually it's an honor for me because our unit, the Naval Diving Unit, is actually handpicked to represent the Navy to be the Guard of Honor contingent. So being part of that is a great privilege and a great honor for me. The sole purpose of the Guard of Honor contingents is to guard the 3 state flags, to guard the SAF colours. So being part of that, I actually feel a sense of pride. There must be a certain level of discipline involved when it comes to trainings and comes to the actual day itself. There are many sacrifices to be made. For example, being the first to arrive for training and being the last to leave for training, having to wake up at about 5 a.m. and going back, reaching camp at about 12 a.m. this kind of thing, it takes a lot of sacrifice, and we have to really try and juggle our schedule, our personal lives along with it. A day in NDU would be waking up at 5:30 a.m, going for a 6 to 8K time run, followed by a sea swim or sea circuit, and if there's time, we will actually do a biathlon. So this is a typical day we have in NDU. I feel very fortunate to be handpicked out of many thousands to be part of the Naval Diving Unit. And on top of that, to pass out as a combat diver, it is a real milestone in my life. I'm very proud to be a naval diver because, to be a naval diver, you have to actually go through 7 months of really intense training. And also, we've been through team building week, also known as Hell Week, whereby there's no sleep for 5 days. It really takes its toll on the human body, whereby you really push yourself to your limit, and where you feel like giving up every single minute, and where you only have your buddies to pull you along for 5 days, just intense physical activity. So, being a naval diver, I really feel that after these 7 months of training, that I'm able to do whatever things that I set my mind to do. What really turned me into a man was I have to say, is actually Hell Week. Being a naval diver has many risks involved. My parents tend to worry a lot about me, so I actually have to frequently assure them that safety is the #1 priority here at NDU. I would never have made it if I didn't have the support from the people around me. For example, my instructors who were constantly there to mentor and guide me, my family who were always there to comfort me and remind me why I was actually doing this, and last but not least, I couldn't have done it without my bash boys who were always there to motivate me, always there to push me when I felt like giving up, and I will never forget what they have done for me. Being part of NDP this year has really given me a chance to experience something I've never felt before, a sense of being appreciated. For example, we were actually walking towards the platform in our #1s when all of a sudden people started cheering, "Navy, Navy, Navy." So at a point in time where I felt something I've never felt before. To me, the Singapore spirit cannot be expressed in words. It can only be seen in action. For example, there was this National Day parade where it started raining, and it was expected that everyone would leave, but not one spectator left. So I feel that this kind of action, this is what essentially is what the Singapore spirit is about. My wish for every Singaporean is that each of them will be able to enjoy this year's National Day parade.
With every generation